Welcome back to Science for Sleep. Tonight, we'll be exploring the gentle, quietly fascinating world of robots. Not through fast explanations or bright excitement, but through a soft, peaceful journey meant to lull your mind into rest. Robots appear more often in our everyday lives than we realize. Some sweep our floors while we relax. Others guide packages across quiet warehouses. And some help prepare food or assist in hospitals with calm, steady precision. A few glide through the deep ocean or drift across distant planets, gathering information with a patience far greater than our own. Many are small and friendly, like a vacuum robot humming softly in a living room at night. Others are almost invisible, embedded in appliances, elevators, cars, and the everyday devices we trust without thinking. Tonight, we'll explore where these creations came from, how they work, what they sense, how they move, and why they inspire such quiet wonder in the human imagination. If you enjoy these slow journeys through science, I invite you to like, subscribe, or share a gentle thought below. It helps others find their way here too, one sleepy soul at a time. For now, simply breathe and let the day soften around you, the way a small household robot glides across a floor at its own easy pace. When you're ready, we'll begin with the robots that live closest to us, the quiet helpers woven into everyday life. Robots in everyday life are often small, quiet, and familiar. They move through our routines without asking for attention, becoming part of the background of modern living. Even the simplest ones perform tasks with a steady, patient rhythm that feels calming when you think about it. In their own way, they create a sense of order in spaces that might otherwise feel chaotic. One of the most recognizable everyday robots is the small vacuum robot that glides across a floor in smooth circular paths. It doesn't rush or hesitate. It simply follows its sensors and adjusts its route with quiet confidence. Watching it work is strangely relaxing, like observing a small creature dedicated to tidying the world one gentle movement at a time. Many people even enjoy listening to its soft hum, treating it like a subtle white noise companion. In kitchens, robotic helpers are becoming much more common. Some assist with chopping or stirring, while others measure ingredients or move supplies from one place to another. Their motions are precise and consistent, creating a rhythm that feels almost meditative. There is something peaceful about watching a machine repeat a simple task with perfect steadiness. Warehouses and delivery centers rely heavily on slow-moving robots that carry items along the floor in quiet patterns. These robots do not look flashy or dramatic. Instead, they focus on reliable, measured movement. Their routes form soft, predictable flows across the floor, like a gentle choreography designed to keep everything moving smoothly. They work around each other with surprising grace, avoiding collisions with simple, careful adjustments. Grocery stores and shopping centers now use inventory robots that move down aisles at a steady pace. They scan shelves, look for missing items, and quietly send reports to staff. Their presence feels unobtrusive, almost polite, as if they understand they're sharing space with people. Many shoppers barely notice them, yet they're constantly gathering information to keep the store running smoothly. Some homes also include robot lawnmowers that drift across yards, like slow, deliberate animals. They cut grass in clean, soft lines, without the noise of traditional machines. From a distance, they resemble quiet garden companions, calmly tending the landscape. Their predictable loops can be relaxing to watch on a peaceful afternoon. Even cars contain robotic systems that assist with parking, steering adjustments, and gentle braking. These features work behind the scenes, guiding the vehicle with subtle, measured corrections. Most people never think of these systems as robots, but they qualify in every meaningful sense. They bring a layer of safety and calm to everyday travel, allowing the mind to rest a little more. Elevators, too, are governed by robotic logic that decides where to stop and how to coordinate multiple cars. They move with a steady, predictable glide, carrying people from floor to floor without any need for direct control. The smoothness of an elevator ride is the result of careful, robotic precision. Even the soft lurch at the end of each stop is a calculated motion designed to be gentle. Smart home assistants, though not physical robots, act like quiet digital helpers that respond to soft requests. They turn lights on, adjust thermostats, play music, or provide reminders in calm, natural voices. Their presence creates a sense of companionship without demanding attention. In many homes, they have become a soothing, regular part of daily rhythm. In hospitals, delivery robots move down hallways at a slow, polite pace. They carry supplies, medications, or linens from one unit to another, without interrupting anyone. Their movements are courteous and predictable, adjusting their paths whenever people walk past. These gentle motions make them feel more like helpers than machines. Airport robots now assist travelers by providing directions or carrying luggage. They move deliberately, with soft lights and clear screens that make them easy to spot. Even in crowded environments, they remain calm and steady, projecting a sense of quiet reliability. Their presence subtly reduces stress in spaces that often feel rushed. Everyday robots share a common theme. They take slow, deliberate actions that free people from repetitive tasks. They work with patience, rarely speeding up or slowing down without reason. This consistent rhythm can feel comforting when you pause to notice it. In a world filled with noise and urgency, these gentle machines create small pockets of calm. As we continue our journey tonight, we'll move from the familiar to the foundational, exploring what a robot truly is. By understanding what defines these quiet helpers, we can better appreciate the thoughtful engineering behind their peaceful motions. And like everything in this series, we'll take it slowly, allowing each idea to settle comfortably in the mind. When you're ready, we'll drift into the next topic together. Before we drift deeper into the world of robotics, it helps to understand what actually makes something a robot. The word sounds futuristic, but the basic idea is simple and surprisingly peaceful. A robot is any machine that can sense its environment, make decisions based on what it senses, and carry out an action in response. Even the quietest little helper fits this definition. At the heart of every robot is the ability to respond to the world without needing constant human direction. Some robots follow very simple rules, like moving forward until they gently bump into something, and then slowly turning. Others follow more detailed instructions, carefully adjusting their movement or timing based on tiny pieces of information. Whether simple or advanced, this ability to react is what separates robots from ordinary machines. A traditional appliance, like a toaster or a fan, only does one fixed thing. But a robot changes what it does depending on what it detects: light, sound, movement, distance, or even just a small shift in the surface beneath it. This sensing gives the robot a kind of awareness, a quiet understanding of its surroundings. It moves or responds based on this awareness, like a gentle dance between information and action. Sensors are the robot's way of noticing the world. Some robots use tiny cameras to see, while others use infrared beams, pressure pads, microphones, or simple bump switches. These sensors collect a stream of soft, steady signals that guide the robot's next move. It doesn't think about them the way a person does. It just follows the information with calm, reliable precision. Once a robot gathers information, it needs a way to decide what to do next. In simple robots, this decision-making is almost like following a recipe. If you see this, do that. More advanced robots use layered instructions that help them navigate spaces or handle unexpected changes. Even then, the process is slow, predictable, and grounded in clear steps. The final part of a robot is its ability to act. This might be a wheel turning, an arm lifting, or a tiny motor adjusting its position by just a few degrees. These actions might look small, but they represent the robot completing a full cycle of sensing, deciding, and moving. That cycle is the quiet heartbeat of every robotic system. When you combine sensing, decision-making, and action, you get a machine that can participate in the environment around it. It doesn't rush. It doesn't worry. It simply responds in the way it was designed to, one small adjustment at a time. In this sense, robots have a calm, methodical presence that feels almost meditative. Understanding this gentle definition helps us appreciate how many types of robots exist in the world. Some look like tiny helpers, others like large mechanical arms, and many don't look like robots at all. What connects them is not their appearance, but the quiet process that guides them. Sensing, thinking, and acting, again and again, with patient reliability. As we move forward, we'll explore how humans began imagining robots long before they ever existed. The history of robotics stretches back surprisingly far, filled with myths, mechanical dolls, and early inventions that hinted at the future. When you're ready, we'll drift into that soft, imaginative past together. Long before modern robotics existed, humans imagined machines that could move, think, or act on their own. These ideas appeared in myths, stories, and ancient legends that stretched across different cultures. People wondered what it would be like if a human-made figure could walk, speak, or help with daily tasks. In many ways, the dream of robots began thousands of years before the technology to build them existed. Ancient Greek myths described mechanical servants crafted by the gods. One famous figure was Talos, a giant bronze guardian said to patrol the shores of Crete. He circled the island 3 times a day, protecting it from invaders with a steady, tireless routine. Even though he was made of metal, stories described him as if he were almost alive. In China, early stories told of mechanical musicians and dancers created centuries ago. These automata were said to move gracefully, as though controlled by unseen forces. Some legends describe figures with moving limbs, blinking eyes, or small internal mechanisms made from wood or metal. These stories show how long people have imagined lifelike machines. Ancient Egypt and Greece also produced water-driven automata. Clever systems of gears, weights, and flowing water allowed small statues to move or perform simple gestures. Some temples used these mechanisms to open doors when visitors approached, creating a sense of mystery and wonder. To those who saw them, these machines must have felt almost magical. In the Middle Ages, inventors and philosophers began experimenting with more complex mechanical designs. Islamic engineers such as Al-Jazari created intricate clocks, fountains, and moving figures powered by water and gears. His famous drink-serving waitress automaton could pour liquid into a cup with precise, graceful motions. These inventions blended engineering with artistry, creating machines that felt alive. Across Europe, clockmakers built elaborate mechanical displays for cathedrals and town squares. These displays included figures that marched in slow circles, rang bells, or moved their heads at regular intervals. Their rhythmic, predictable movements became comforting sights for communities. These early automata showed how gears and springs could bring motion to life without electricity. One of the most famous early robotic ideas came from Leonardo da Vinci. In the late 1400s, he sketched designs for a mechanical knight that could sit, stand, and move its arms. His notes included a detailed system of pulleys and gears meant to replicate human movement. Although it wasn't built in his lifetime, the design revealed extraordinary imagination and insight. By the 18th century, automata reached new levels of sophistication. Inventors created mechanical birds that flapped their wings, dolls that wrote with real ink, and figures that played instruments. These creations moved with smooth, deliberate gestures, powered by tiny, precisely crafted mechanisms. Watching them felt like witnessing a quiet blend of engineering and magic. These early machines were not robots in the modern sense, but they laid the emotional foundation for them. They showed that humans have long been captivated by the idea of lifelike motion created by human hands. Even when powered only by gears or flowing water, these inventions sparked wonder and curiosity. They represented the first gentle steps toward a world where machines could act on their own. As we drift forward in time, the story of robots becomes more structured and scientific. Electricity, programming, and industrial engineering begin to shape what robots can truly do. In our next section, we'll explore the moment when robotics shifted from imagination to reality, a transition that changed the world quietly and permanently. The transition from early mechanical figures to true robotics began in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when electricity became a reliable source of power. With electricity, machines could move more smoothly and respond more quickly than anything driven by water or winding gears. This allowed inventors to imagine machines that weren't just decorative, but genuinely useful. The foundations of modern robotics began quietly taking shape. One important development was the rise of automated machinery in factories. Early assembly lines used simple automatic tools that repeated the same motion again and again with perfect consistency. These machines weren't robots yet, but they demonstrated how steady mechanical movement could transform work. Their rhythmic, predictable actions set the stage for more complex systems to come. In 1921, the word robot entered the world through a Czech play titled R.U.R. by Karel Čapek. The story imagined artificial workers created to help humans with difficult tasks. Although fictional, the idea captured the public's imagination and gave a name to a concept people had been dreaming about for centuries. The term robot quickly spread, shaping how future generations talked about intelligent machines. During the mid-20th century, advances in electronics and computing made it possible for machines to follow programmed instructions. Engineers created early control systems that allowed machines to perform sequences of actions automatically. These systems were simple by today's standards, but they introduced the idea that a robot could have an internal logic. Step by step, decision-making began to move from humans into machines. The first truly modern industrial robot appeared in the 1950s. Known as the Unimate, it was a large, sturdy robotic arm designed to lift, place, and handle heavy metal parts in a factory setting. Its movements were precise, repeatable, and endlessly patient, allowing it to perform tasks that were either too dangerous or too repetitive for human workers. This quiet machine became the blueprint for countless industrial robots that followed. The success of early industrial robots encouraged researchers to explore new possibilities. Universities and laboratories began studying how robots might walk, navigate, and interact with the world more like living creatures. These early experiments were slow and mechanical, but they represented a deeper kind of curiosity. People wanted to understand how far robotic movement could go. By the late 1960s and early 1970s, robots started to appear in fields beyond heavy manufacturing. Some were used for handling delicate electronics, while others helped assemble small, intricate parts. Their calm, predictable precision made them ideal for tasks requiring careful coordination. Although simple, these systems formed the gentle beginning of robotics in medicine, research, and exploration. As computers grew more capable, robots gained the ability to follow more complex instructions. Their movements became smoother, their decisions more flexible, and their sensing systems more refined. The development of microprocessors brought a new level of intelligence to machines, allowing them to respond more naturally to changing environments. With this, robotics entered a new era of quiet adaptability. The birth of modern robotics was not a single breakthrough, but a slow accumulation of ideas, inventions, and discoveries. It grew from centuries of dreaming and decades of experimentation, gradually shaping the machines we rely on today. In the next part of our journey, we'll explore how robots sense the world around them, the gentle, constant flow of information that guides their every move. Every robot begins its understanding of the world through sensing. Just like humans rely on sight, sound, and touch, robots gather information through tools designed to notice what's around them. These tools don't feel emotions or thoughts. They simply detect small changes in light, distance, pressure, or movement. This steady stream of information becomes the quiet foundation of a robot's actions. One of the most common sensors robots use is the camera. Cameras capture light and convert it into digital images that the robot can interpret. Even simple cameras allow robots to recognize shapes, follow lines on the floor, or detect obstacles in their path. The process is calm and consistent, turning light into gentle streams of data. Some robots use infrared or laser-based sensors to measure distance. These sensors send out small pulses of light that bounce off nearby objects and return to the robot. By timing how long the light takes to come back, the robot forms a soft outline of the world around it. This allows it to navigate rooms, hallways, or open spaces without bumping into anything. Touch sensors help robots understand when they've made contact with an object. These sensors might be soft pads, thin strips of pressure-sensitive material, or even flexible surfaces that detect bending. When the robot feels a slight pressure, it knows to stop or adjust its movement. This gentle feedback prevents damage and adds a sense of awareness to its motions. Many robots rely on gyroscopes and accelerometers to sense their own position. These devices measure tilt, rotation, and acceleration, helping the robot stay balanced or maintain a steady course. You can think of them as the robot's inner ear, quietly keeping things centered. With their help, robots can move gracefully without wobbling or tipping. LiDAR, a more advanced sensor, creates detailed maps by scanning the environment with thin beams of light. As the beams sweep across walls, objects, and furniture, they form a precise picture of the robot's surroundings. This mapping process happens smoothly and quickly, giving robots the ability to navigate complex environments. Though the technology is intricate, the results feel calm and orderly. Microphones allow some robots to detect sounds or respond to spoken commands. These devices pick up vibrations in the air and convert them into digital signals. A robot doesn't hear the way humans do, but it can recognize patterns or keywords it has been trained to listen for. This adds a gentle layer of interaction between robots and people. Temperature and humidity sensors help robots understand the physical environment around them. These readings allow robots to adjust their performance or protect delicate equipment from overheating. They may respond by slowing down, changing direction, or activating cooling systems. Every adjustment is small and deliberate, like a quiet response to a change in the weather. Chemical sensors, though less common, can detect gases or trace substances in the air. These are often used in research or safety applications, gently monitoring spaces for tiny particles. The robot may not understand what the substances mean, but it can alert humans when patterns change. This creates a soft partnership between human judgment and robotic precision. All of these sensors work together to form a picture of the world that is detailed yet calm. The robot doesn't rush. It gathers information steadily and responds with measured care. This slow, methodical approach makes robots reliable helpers in many environments. Their steady awareness brings a sense of order, even in busy or unpredictable spaces. Now that we've explored how robots sense the world, we can drift into the next part of our journey, the gentle mechanics behind how they move. Motion, in its many forms, reveals the quiet engineering that allows robots to glide, lift, turn, or walk. When you're ready, we'll explore that soft choreography together. Once a robot senses the world around it, the next step is movement. Robot motion can be incredibly simple or surprisingly complex, depending on what the robot is designed to do. Some robots glide smoothly across flat floors, while others lift heavy objects or step carefully on uneven ground. No matter the form, robotic movement always follows a slow, deliberate logic. Many everyday robots move using wheels. Wheels offer a calm, steady motion that doesn't require much energy or complicated mechanisms. A robot with wheels can turn, pivot, and travel long distances with graceful ease. This simple movement makes wheeled robots ideal for homes, warehouses, and quiet indoor spaces. Some robots use tracks instead of wheels, like miniature versions of tank treads. Tracks allow a robot to move over rough surfaces with gentle stability. They distribute weight evenly, preventing sudden slips or bumps. This makes tracked robots perfect for exploring uneven terrain or performing tasks outdoors. Robotic arms are another form of movement, and they mimic the gentle precision of human limbs. Each joint can rotate or bend with careful control, creating smooth, coordinated motions. These arms can pick up objects, place them down, or perform delicate tasks with surprising accuracy. Their slow, deliberate gestures often feel almost human in their natural rhythm. Some robots are designed to walk using legs. These walking robots rely on complex arrangements of joints and sensors to maintain balance. Their steps may look slow or mechanical, but each movement is carefully calculated to keep the robot steady. Watching them walk can feel like observing a calm creature exploring its surroundings. Robots that fly rely on lightweight frames and fast-spinning rotors. Although their propellers move quickly, the drone itself often drifts through the air in soft, controlled motions. Sensors help it maintain a stable position, even when the wind shifts gently around it. This creates a light, floating quality that feels peaceful when viewed from a distance. Underwater robots move in an entirely different way. Some use small propellers that push them forward through calm currents. Others imitate the motion of fish or sea creatures, gently swaying their fins or tails. These movements blend seamlessly with the slow flow of water, creating an almost hypnotic effect. Soft robots use flexible materials instead of rigid frames. Their movements are smooth and flowing, inspired by creatures like octopuses and worms. Instead of bending at sharp angles, soft robots curl, stretch, and twist in continuous lines. Watching them move feels more like observing a living thing than a machine. Tiny robots, sometimes smaller than a coin, move in delicate, almost invisible ways. They might wiggle, vibrate, or unfold tiny legs to crawl microscopic distances. Even though their movements are small, they follow the same principles as larger robots: sense, decide, act. Their miniature motions reveal how flexible the idea of robotics can be. Every type of robotic motion reflects thoughtful engineering. Nothing is rushed or improvised. Each turn, step, glide, or lift is the result of precise planning. This predictability creates a soothing sense of order, even when the robot is performing a complex task. In the quiet world of robotics, movement becomes a kind of gentle choreography. Now that we've wandered through the ways robots move, we can ease into how they think, or at least how they follow instructions and make simple decisions. Robotic thinking is not emotional or conscious, but it is organized and steady. When you're ready, we'll drift into the next section and explore the calm logic behind robotic behavior. When we talk about how robots think, we aren't referring to emotions or consciousness. Robots don't feel anything, and they don't have inner experiences. Instead, their thinking is a quiet process of following instructions, analyzing simple information, and choosing from a small set of possibilities. This type of thinking is steady, predictable, and deeply structured. At the core of a robot's thought process is its programming. Programming is a set of carefully written instructions that tell the robot what to do in different situations. These instructions may look complex on the inside, but they unfold in a calm, step-by-step pattern. The robot simply follows each line of guidance as it comes. A simple robot might have rules like, if you sense an obstacle, turn to the right, or if the floor becomes darker, slow down. These rules allow the robot to respond gently to changes in its environment. It doesn't improvise or guess. It chooses the next action based on the instruction that matches what it sensed. This creates movements that feel smooth and deliberate. More advanced robots use control systems that allow for slightly more flexible decisions. These systems help a robot adjust speed, direction, or timing in real time. Even though the adjustments are quick, they are not frantic or rushed. Each change is calculated to keep the robot moving safely and consistently. Some robots use algorithms to guide their behavior. Algorithms are sets of rules that process information and decide what the robot should do next. They can sort possibilities, weigh options, and choose the most appropriate response. This allows robots to navigate more complex environments without losing their steady rhythm. Decision trees are another method robots use to make choices. A decision tree is like a branching map of, if this happens, do that, stretched across many layers. The robot moves through this map one step at a time, following the branch that matches what it senses. The process is quiet and logical, like walking through a forest path with clear signs. Some robots incorporate feedback loops, allowing them to adjust based on the results of their actions. For example, if a robot arm lifts an object and senses that it is heavier than expected, it may respond by increasing its grip strength. This gentle adaptation helps the robot handle tasks more safely. The robot is not thinking in a human way, but its behavior becomes more responsive. With more advanced computing, robots can follow instructions that involve pattern recognition. This might include identifying familiar shapes, distinguishing between objects, or sorting items based on color or size. Even though the underlying calculations are complex, the robot's actions remain slow and steady. It quietly moves through each task without haste. Some robots use basic forms of artificial intelligence to make decisions. This allows them to adjust their behavior in unfamiliar situations or learn simple patterns over time. These systems give the robot a sense of flexibility, though still far from anything like human thought. Their choices stay structured and grounded in careful logic. In every case, a robot's thinking process is built to be consistent. Robots don't become overwhelmed or distracted, and they don't rush through decisions. Instead, they work through their instructions at a calm, methodical pace. This steady reliability is part of what makes robots such comforting and predictable helpers. Now that we understand how robots think, we can explore where they're found in the world around us. Beyond homes and workplaces, robots play important roles in medicine, exploration, nature study, and countless other fields. Robots play an increasingly gentle and supportive role in medicine, offering steady precision that helps doctors and nurses every day. Some medical robots assist during surgery, moving with careful, controlled motions that would be difficult for a human hand to maintain for long periods. Their movements are smooth and deliberate, guided by surgeons who rely on the robot's stability. This partnership allows delicate procedures to be performed with quiet confidence. Hospitals also use delivery robots that navigate hallways at a calm, measured pace. These robots carry medication, linens, or supplies from one unit to another, without disrupting the flow of the building. They sense doors, walls, and people, adjusting their route gently whenever someone walks by. Their presence creates a quiet rhythm in spaces that can otherwise feel busy or unpredictable. Rehabilitation centers use robotic devices to help patients regain strength or relearn movements. These supportive machines guide arms or legs through slow, careful motions designed to retrain muscles. Each movement is controlled and predictable, giving the patient a sense of safety and structure. The robot becomes a reliable partner in the healing process, offering gentle consistency when it's needed most. Prosthetic robotics has also grown more advanced in recent years. Some prosthetic limbs now use sensors that detect muscle signals, allowing them to respond naturally to the wearer's intentions. When the person thinks about moving a finger or lifting a hand, the robotic limb performs the action with patient precision. This creates a sense of independence and comfort, restoring abilities in a calm, steady way. Laboratory robots assist researchers by performing repetitive tasks that require accuracy. They handle tiny samples, measure liquids, or move materials from station to station with perfect consistency. This frees scientists to focus on analysis and discovery without being overwhelmed by the small, delicate steps. In their quiet way, these robots help advance medical research every day. Even in emergency medicine, robots offer support. Search and retrieval machines can enter unsafe environments to locate individuals who need help, moving slowly through debris or tight spaces. Their sensors guide them carefully, allowing them to reach areas too dangerous for human responders. Their steady actions can make a critical difference during stressful situations. Medical robots rarely draw attention to themselves. Instead, they work behind the scenes, offering precision, stability, and calm assistance. Their dependable movements create a sense of order in environments where people are often anxious or overwhelmed. By supporting the gentle side of healthcare, robots bring quiet strength to moments when it's needed most. Robots have become essential companions in the quiet expanse of space. They move through environments that would be dangerous or impossible for humans to reach, carrying out tasks with a calm precision that never wavers. Their patience allows them to spend years drifting through darkness, collecting data and sending gentle streams of information back to Earth. In many ways, robots are the steady explorers of the universe. One of the most famous space robots is the Mars rover. These rovers travel slowly across the Martian surface, examining rocks, analyzing soil, and capturing peaceful panoramic views of distant horizons. Their wheels turn at a measured pace, carefully adjusting to dips and slopes in the terrain. Every motion is deliberate, guided by sensors and instructions tailored for safety. Orbiting satellites are also robotic in their own way. They glide smoothly around Earth, following silent paths shaped by gravity and momentum. Their instruments observe weather patterns, monitor oceans, and capture images of clouds drifting across continents. They watch over the planet with a quiet constancy, day and night. The Canadarm and Canadarm2, used on the Space Shuttle and the International Space Station, are robotic arms designed for slow, controlled movement in microgravity. They lift equipment, guide spacecraft during docking, and support astronauts during repairs. Each motion unfolds with careful timing, as if the arm is taking a deep, steady breath before every adjustment. Their presence brings reliability to delicate operations in orbit. Robotic probes like Voyager drift far beyond the familiar borders of our solar system. These spacecraft travel for decades, guided only by the soft push of past gravitational encounters and the steady hum of their instruments. As they move farther from the sun, their surroundings grow quieter and darker, yet they continue to send faint signals home. Their journeys are some of the most peaceful scientific missions ever undertaken. Lunar robots also play a gentle role in exploration. Some wander the moon's surface, studying its dust, rocks, and soft grey landscapes. Others map its mountains and valleys from above, tracing patterns left untouched for billions of years. Their steady movements help unravel the moon's ancient history. Even small space robots, like CubeSats, contribute to exploration with surprising efficiency. These tiny satellites are launched in clusters, drifting into orbit to carry out observations or experiments. Their simple, predictable paths allow them to work together in quiet harmony. Their small size makes them an elegant example of how robotics can scale down without losing impact. Space telescopes are robotic instruments designed to observe the universe with gentle precision. They adjust their mirrors with slow, quiet movements, aligning themselves perfectly to capture distant galaxies and stars. These adjustments are so smooth that they seem almost effortless. The telescope's calm presence allows them to gather breathtaking images from unimaginable distances. Robots in space embody patience more than anything else. They move slowly, collect data steadily, and endure long missions far from home. Their calm, reliable actions help reveal mysteries that would otherwise remain hidden in the darkness. In the vast silence beyond Earth, robots become our quietest explorers, extending human curiosity into places we may never physically reach. The deep ocean, is one of the quietest and most mysterious places on Earth, and robots are often the only tools capable of reaching its hidden depths. Sunlight fades quickly underwater, leaving most of the ocean in darkness that feels ancient and untouched. Pressure increases to levels that would crush most machines instantly. Yet specialized robots move through these depths with slow, steady confidence. Their presence allows us to explore a world that remains largely unseen. Many underwater robots are shaped like small submersibles. They glide through the water using gentle propellers, drifting past rock formations, coral structures, and slow-moving marine life. Their lights cut soft paths through the darkness, illuminating details that would otherwise stay hidden. Each movement is controlled and cautious, designed to avoid disturbing fragile environments. Remotely operated vehicles, known as ROVs, are among the most common deep-sea robots. These machines are guided by operators on the surface through long, flexible cables. Their robotic arms move with calm precision, gently collecting samples or placing instruments on the ocean floor. The operators control them with care, as if handling something delicate in a quiet workshop. Autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, travel without direct human guidance. They follow pre-programmed paths, moving at a slow, efficient pace through the cold water. These robots gather data about temperature, salinity, currents, and marine life, building detailed maps of the ocean's hidden geography. Their silent journeys reveal how vast and peaceful the underwater world can be. Some underwater robots are inspired by sea creatures themselves. Engineers build machines that mimic fish, rays, or even octopuses, giving them graceful motions that blend naturally with their surroundings. A robotic fish may flick its tail gently, while a soft-bodied robot might wiggle or stretch like a real ocean creature. These designs allow robots to explore delicate ecosystems without causing harm. Deep-sea robots often carry high-resolution cameras, capable of capturing still images or video in very low light. The footage they return is slow and mesmerizing, showing underwater landscapes that look almost otherworldly. Soft sand ripples beneath them, tiny particles drift through the water, and creatures move with gentle rhythm. Watching these scenes feels like witnessing an entirely different planet. Specialized robots also monitor underwater volcanoes and hydrothermal vents. These environments release heat and minerals into the ocean, supporting unusual forms of life. Robots approach these active landscapes slowly, measuring temperature changes or collecting samples from chimneys of rising steam. Their calm, careful movements ensure they gather information without risking damage. Some robots are designed to search for shipwrecks or lost artifacts resting quietly on the ocean floor. They scan the seabed using sonar, creating detailed images of objects buried beneath layers of silt. When they find something, their cameras reveal relics preserved in darkness for decades or centuries. Their discoveries connect the present with forgotten stories of the past. Underwater robots enrich our understanding of the ocean in ways that would be impossible otherwise. They endure cold, pressure, and silence with steady resilience. Their calm presence brings back images and data from a realm that still holds countless mysteries. Through their patient exploration, we gain a deeper appreciation for the vast, gentle world beneath the waves. Some of the most graceful robots in the world are inspired by animals. Engineers study how creatures move, sense, and interact with their surroundings, then recreate those motions using soft materials and precise mechanics. The result is a collection of robots that glide, crawl, swim, or fly with surprising naturalness. Their designs bring together biology and engineering in a gentle, harmonious way. Robots shaped like fish move through water with calm, fluid motions. Instead of using propellers, they flick flexible tails or ripple their bodies in smooth waves. This allows them to explore delicate underwater environments without disturbing the creatures around them. Their quiet presence blends into the rhythm of the ocean. Some robots resemble birds, with wings that flap softly in the air. These machines don't fly with the speed or complexity of real birds, but their movements are carefully crafted to mimic the gentle lift and fall of feathers. Their slow wing beats create a peaceful, floating motion. Researchers use them to study flight or to navigate tight spaces where traditional drones might be too noisy. Insects inspire another branch of robotics. Tiny machines with delicate legs can hop, crawl, or balance on narrow surfaces. Their lightweight frames allow them to move in ways that feel almost effortless. These miniature robots can explore small spaces or observe environments without drawing attention. Soft-bodied robots take inspiration from creatures like octopuses and worms. Instead of rigid joints, they use flexible materials that bend, stretch, and twist naturally. Their movements appear organic, almost like breathing. This kind of motion is especially gentle, making soft robots ideal for handling fragile objects or navigating uneven terrain. Snake-like robots use segmented bodies to slide through tight openings. Their motors create a smooth, undulating motion that helps them travel through pipes, rubble, or narrow passages. This unique design is useful in search and rescue missions, where flexibility matters more than speed. Their steady progress can reach places other machines cannot. Robots inspired by cats or dogs focus on balance and coordination. These machines can walk across uneven surfaces, recover from small slips, and adjust their posture in real time. Their coordinated steps reveal how closely engineers study the natural world when designing movement. Watching them walk can feel oddly calming, as if observing a quiet, mechanical pet. Even tiny microorganisms have influenced robotics. Microscale robots move using chemical reactions or tiny magnetic fields. Their motions are too small to see with the naked eye, but they follow patterns inspired by bacteria or microscopic swimmers. These creations highlight how robotics can shrink to remarkable scales. Animal-inspired robots show that nature offers endless guidance for design. Each movement, whether a slow glide or a soft curl, reflects principles refined over millions of years. Robotics borrows these patterns and reimagines them with careful engineering. This blend of biology and technology creates machines that move through the world with quiet elegance. Further along this journey, robotics takes a different turn, exploring the ways robots sense emotions and interact with people through touch, sound, and gentle gestures. Some robots are designed not for exploration or heavy work, but for companionship. These machines focus on gentle interaction, using soft movements, expressive lights, or calm voices to create a sense of presence. Their purpose is to offer comfort, conversation, or assistance in spaces where human support might not always be available. The design of these robots emphasizes empathy, warmth, and ease. Many social robots are shaped with friendly curves and simple features. A smooth, rounded body makes them feel approachable, while small screens or lights display eyes or subtle expressions. Their appearance is not meant to resemble humans too closely, but instead to feel reassuring and familiar. These design choices help people relax in their company. Robots that assist the elderly or individuals with disabilities often move at a very slow, deliberate pace. They may help carry items, remind someone of daily tasks, or provide gentle prompts throughout the day. Their movements are carefully planned to be predictable, avoiding sudden shifts that could startle or overwhelm. This steady presence creates a sense of safety. Some companion robots are capable of responding to touch. Soft sensors beneath their surfaces detect gentle taps, strokes, or pressure, allowing them to react with simple motions or sounds. These responses mimic the calming feedback of a small pet, offering comfort without demanding attention. Their quiet behavior can reduce stress and loneliness. Robotic pets, such as robotic cats, dogs, or seals, have become popular in therapeutic environments. They move slowly, emit soft sounds, and interact through simple gestures. These robots are used in hospitals, memory care centers, and rehabilitation facilities to provide emotional grounding. Their soothing presence can help calm restless thoughts or anxiety. Other social robots are designed for conversation. They use microphones and simple language systems to answer questions, tell stories, or offer small bits of information. Their voices are intentionally calm and gentle, creating a relaxed atmosphere during interaction. These conversational robots make technology feel more personal and comforting. In classrooms, some robots help children learn and communicate. They offer encouragement, model social behaviors, or assist with focus through steady routines. Their predictable patterns can be especially helpful for students who feel overwhelmed by busy environments. In this way, robots become quiet partners in education. Even small household robots, like smart assistants, fall under the category of social companions. While they may not move physically, their ability to respond to voices or adjust the environment creates a subtle sense of presence. Their soft tones and helpful responses blend into daily life like a friendly, unseen helper. They shape the atmosphere of a room without drawing attention. Social robots show that technology can create connections that feel gentle and supportive. They don't replace human relationships, but they add moments of calm when needed. Through movement, sound, and thoughtful design, these robots create spaces where people can feel accompanied rather than alone. Their quiet companionship reflects a growing understanding of emotional well-being in robotics. The journey continues with robots that learn from patterns in the world around them, adapting their behavior in ways that feel quietly intelligent. Navigation is one of the quietest, most essential abilities a robot can have. Before a robot can perform any task, it needs to understand where it is and how to move safely through its surroundings. This awareness isn't emotional or intuitive the way it is for humans. It's built from streams of gentle, patient data. With each movement, the robot creates a clearer picture of the world around it. Many robots begin by building a map of their environment. Some use light-based sensors to measure the distance between themselves and nearby objects, creating a soft outline of walls, corners, and open spaces. Others rely on sonar or infrared, sending out small pulses that bounce back like tiny echoes. These signals form the foundation of the robot's mental landscape. In structured places like homes or offices, mapping tends to be straightforward. A robot may glide along a hallway, noting the exact width, the position of furniture, and any doorways it can pass through. Each quiet scan adds another layer of detail to its internal map. Over time, the robot can navigate confidently without needing to remeasure everything. Robots also use a process called localization. This means the robot constantly checks its position on the map it has built, making sure its movements match what its sensors detect. If a robot turns left and senses a wall where none should be, it gently corrects its understanding of the space. This constant adjustment keeps its navigation smooth and accurate. For more complex environments, robots use simultaneous localization and mapping, often called SLAM. SLAM allows a robot to map unfamiliar territory, while also figuring out where it is within that new map. Each step becomes a tiny discovery that reshapes the robot's understanding of the world. This quiet cycle continues until the entire space is charted. Some robots use path planning algorithms to find the safest or most efficient route from one point to another. These algorithms examine the robot's map, searching through peaceful corridors of possibility. The robot chooses a path that avoids obstacles and minimizes sharp turns. The result is movement that feels slow, deliberate, and thoughtful. In open or outdoor environments, robots rely on GPS alongside their sensors. GPS provides a broad idea of location, while local sensors fill in the finer details. Together, they allow the robot to drift steadily through parks, campuses, or open fields. The layered guidance creates a calm harmony between global direction and local awareness. Robots navigating crowded places use additional systems to predict motion. They notice how people move, how objects shift, and how pathways open and close. By observing these patterns, the robot gently adjusts its route to avoid collisions. These soft predictions make it feel almost considerate as it moves through busy areas. Mapping is especially important for robots that return to the same places day after day. A household vacuum robot may remember the layout of rooms, the placement of furniture, and even the texture of different floors. Each cleaning session becomes smoother as the robot glides through familiar paths. The result is movement that feels practiced and serene. Navigation and mapping allow robots to travel through the world with a sense of quiet confidence. They don't rush, guess, or rely on instinct. Instead, they follow steady systems that keep movement predictable and safe. With every gentle turn, They reaffirm their understanding of the spaces they inhabit. Their calm navigation creates the foundation for almost everything they do next. The journey continues with a deeper look into the hands and tools robots use. The soft grips, precise claws, and delicate mechanisms that allow them to influence the world around them. Hands and tools give robots the ability to interact with the world in meaningful ways. Without them, a robot could only observe its surroundings, unable to lift, place, or adjust anything it encounters. Robotic hands are designed with care, combining strength and delicacy in a balance that mirrors the quiet intention behind every movement. Their purpose is not just to hold objects, but to do so with calm, predictable control. Many robotic hands rely on simple grippers. These grippers open and close with smooth precision, gently pressing against an object to keep it secure. They work well for steady, repetitive tasks, where consistency matters more than flexibility. With each movement, the gripper maintains a firm yet gentle hold. More advanced robotic hands include multiple fingers that bend at different joints. These fingers move independently, allowing the hand to wrap around objects in natural shapes. Their movements can be slow and graceful, like a soft mechanical imitation of human touch. This flexibility allows robots to handle objects with varied sizes and textures. Some robotic hands use suction to lift items. These systems create a small pocket of low pressure that holds objects securely without force. The motion is silent and smooth, making it useful for fragile materials like glass or electronics. The vacuum releases just as gently, returning the object to rest without a sound. Soft robotic hands add another layer of gentleness. Made from flexible materials, they contour around objects rather than pressing against them. Air or fluid inside the fingers allows them to inflate, curl, or stretch in flowing motions. These designs reduce the risk of damage and make the robot's touch feel almost organic. Certain industries require highly specialized tools instead of hands. In factories, robots may use welding torches, screwdrivers, or paint sprayers, each designed to perform a single task with perfect accuracy. These tools move with rhythmic consistency, applying the same gentle pressure or motion every time. Their reliability transforms complex processes into quiet, predictable routines. In laboratories, robotic manipulators handle delicate substances. They may lift tiny vials, transfer small droplets of liquid, or adjust instruments with near microscopic precision. Sensors monitor every motion, ensuring that even fragile materials are treated with care. The slow, methodical pace keeps both the robot and its environment steady. Underwater claws allow oceanic robots to gather samples from the sea floor. Each movement is controlled to prevent unnecessary disturbance, especially when working near sensitive ecosystems. Gripping tools gently retrieve rocks, corals, or sediment, placing them into containers for research. This careful process preserves the natural balance of underwater habitats. Medical robots use fine instruments to assist in surgeries. Their tools move with exceptional control, guided by surgeons who rely on the robot's ability to stay steady. Small adjustments are made with minimal effort, reducing strain and improving precision. The combination of human decision-making and robotic steadiness supports safer, more delicate procedures. Some robotic hands are built to mimic the warmth of human interaction. They may be used in therapy, rehabilitation, or caregiving environments. Their smooth surfaces and gentle grip create a sense of comfort, offering support without overwhelming the user. These hands remind us that robots can provide not just function, but reassurance. Robotic hands and tools highlight the importance of touch in mechanical design. Every grip, lift, and adjustment is crafted to be predictable and calm. Their movements reflect a deep understanding of how objects behave and what they need to be handled safely. This quiet precision enables robots to work gracefully across countless environments. As the journey continues, robotics takes on an even more meaningful dimension. Machines built to help during emergencies, where calm precision becomes a lifeline. Disaster zones are some of the most unpredictable environments on Earth. Yet robots enter them with steady, measured movements. Their purpose is not speed, but safety, moving slowly enough to avoid causing further harm while searching for signs of life or structural stability. These machines offer a calm presence in places marked by chaos. Their reliability becomes an anchor for rescue teams working under immense pressure. Search and rescue robots are often equipped with strong tracks or multi-jointed legs. These features help them navigate collapsed buildings, uneven terrain, or tight passages without losing balance. Their sensors guide each step, mapping debris and identifying safe routes. The robot's deliberate pace ensures nothing is disturbed more than necessary. Some robots are designed to locate people trapped beneath rubble. They may carry sensitive microphones that detect faint movements or soft calls for help. Thermal cameras reveal pockets of warmth hidden behind concrete or metal. These tools allow robots to gather information quietly and precisely, giving rescue teams a clearer picture of where to focus their efforts. Small snake-like robots are especially useful in narrow spaces. Their flexible bodies allow them to slip through gaps that human responders could never reach. Each segment moves with slow coordination, carrying cameras and sensors deeper into unstable structures. They provide eyes in places that would otherwise remain inaccessible. Aerial robots also assist in emergency situations. Drones can hover above disaster sites, scanning the landscape and identifying hazards from a safe distance. Their soft, sweeping camera movements reveal collapsed buildings, blocked roads, or damaged power lines. This gentle overhead perspective helps responders plan their approach without putting themselves at risk. Robots are used to measure air quality in areas affected by chemical spills or fires. They drift through affected zones, sampling the air and reporting back with quiet precision. These measurements guide evacuation plans, identify dangerous substances, and help determine when it's safe for humans to return. Their role keeps both responders and survivors protected. In flood zones, robots designed for water navigation become essential. Some move across the surface like small boats, while others dive below to inspect submerged structures. Their sensors detect currents, obstacles, and shifting debris. The calm steadiness of their movement allows them to operate safely even in turbulent conditions. Firefighting robots can withstand temperatures far too high for humans. They roll forward with slow determination, spraying water or foam across burning areas. Their heat-resistant shells protect their internal components, allowing them to continue their work even when flames surround them. Their presence buys time until human firefighters can safely re-enter the space. Robots also assist with communication during emergencies. They may carry radio equipment, create temporary networks, or transmit signals through areas where communication lines have fallen. This ensures that vital information continues to flow between responders. The robot becomes a quiet bridge in moments when connection matters most. Once the immediate danger has passed, robots help assess structural damage. They scan buildings, measure vibrations, and create 3D maps of weakened foundations. These careful evaluations help engineers understand which areas are stable and which require reinforcement. Their methodical inspections reduce the risk of further collapse. Robots in disaster response demonstrate the strength of calm action in moments of crisis. Their steady movements and precise measurements support human teams in ways that minimize danger. Even in environments filled with uncertainty, they operate with quiet purpose. Through their presence, robotics becomes a form of reassurance during life's most challenging moments. The story continues in the world of construction and industry, where robotic precision transforms towering structures and everyday materials through patient, steady effort. Construction sites can be loud, busy, and unpredictable. Yet robots bring a sense of calm precision to these environments. Their movements are deliberate and measured, helping transform raw materials into finished structures with steady reliability. Whether lifting heavy beams or laying tiny components, industrial robots create order out of constant activity. Their presence turns demanding tasks into smooth, repeatable routines. Large robotic arms are a familiar sight in factories. They lift, rotate, and position materials with consistent accuracy, following the same graceful arcs hundreds or thousands of times each day. Their actions don't vary, even when the space around them becomes hectic. This predictable rhythm helps maintain safety and efficiency. In manufacturing plants, robots assemble intricate parts with gentle coordination. They place screws, attach panels, and align components with motions too precise for human hands to repeat endlessly. Their sensors confirm that each piece fits perfectly before moving on. This repetition creates products that meet the same quiet standard every time. Some robots in construction are designed to lay bricks. These machines pick up bricks, apply mortar, and place them in careful, straight lines. Their slow, methodical pace reduces errors and ensures strong, even walls. By keeping each motion controlled, they help create structures that are level and stable. Concrete robots also support building projects. They pump and smooth concrete across large surfaces, ensuring the mixture spreads evenly. These robots maintain a measured rhythm as they work, preventing sudden shifts or inconsistencies. The result is a foundation that settles evenly and remains durable over time. In high-rise construction, robots assist with dangerous tasks like welding steel beams. They operate with steady precision at great heights, minimizing risks associated with wind, vibration, or movement. Their calm focus replaces the unpredictability of working in challenging conditions. This makes the building process safer and more controlled. Inspection robots traverse construction sites to identify weaknesses or structural issues. They scan surfaces, measure angles, and report any irregularities before they become larger problems. These quiet evaluations help maintain safety and prevent costly delays. Their careful attention provides peace of mind to engineers and planners. Industrial robots that sort materials use cameras and sensors to identify items on conveyor belts. They quickly separate objects based on size, shape, or color, ensuring each item moves to the correct destination. Even though the task is fast-paced, the robot's decisions remain calm and systematic. This reduces waste and keeps operations running smoothly. Some construction robots work alongside humans as collaborative assistants. Known as cobots, these machines share space with workers, performing tasks that require strength or endurance. They move slowly and predictably, prioritizing safety above speed. This partnership blends human judgment with robotic steadiness. In mining and heavy industry, robots operate in environments that would be dangerous for people. They navigate tunnels, inspect machinery, or transport materials through dusty or unstable areas. Their sensors help them adapt to shifting conditions, maintaining steady progress even in harsh surroundings. Their resilience supports essential work without exposing humans to unnecessary risk. Robots in construction and industry demonstrate how mechanical precision can bring order to physically demanding environments. Their gentle consistency helps create structures that are safe, strong, and reliable. With thoughtful design and patient engineering, these machines transform challenging tasks into careful choreography. As we continue, robotics shifts from the physical world to the ethical questions that shape its future. As robots become more present in our daily lives, the questions surrounding them grow quieter but deeper. People wonder how much responsibility a machine should have and how we can make sure its actions align with human values. These concerns aren't about fear or confusion. They're about understanding the relationship between humans and the tools we create. In many ways, ethics becomes the soft foundation on which future robotics will stand. One of the central ideas in robot ethics is transparency. A robot should make its actions clear enough that humans can understand why something is happening. This doesn't mean the robot explains itself aloud, but that its behavior follows gentle, predictable rules. When robots act in consistent ways, trust forms naturally over time. Another key consideration is safety. Robots are carefully designed to avoid causing harm, using sensors that detect contact, proximity, or sudden changes in their environment. Many robots move slowly around people, choosing caution over speed. This careful pacing ensures that every interaction feels steady and respectful. Privacy also matters in robotics. Machines that gather information, whether through cameras, microphones, or movement data, are built with strict limitations. Their programming restricts how data is stored, used, or shared. These boundaries protect the quiet spaces of daily life, ensuring technology doesn't intrude where it shouldn't. Fairness becomes an important part of ethical robotics when algorithms are involved. Systems that learn from data must be checked to ensure their decisions don't unintentionally favor or disadvantage certain groups. Engineers test these algorithms gently and repeatedly, correcting small biases before they grow larger. This continuous refinement helps keep robot behavior balanced and fair. In caregiving environments, trust becomes especially important. Robots assisting older adults, patients, or individuals with disabilities must be reliable, respectful, and sensitive to human needs. Their movements are designed to be slow and non-threatening. This gentleness helps people feel comfortable accepting support from a machine. Robots designed for children follow additional guidelines. Their voices are softer, their responses simpler, and their behavior more predictable. These design choices ensure that interactions feel safe, structured, and calm. They never replace human caregivers, but they can provide comfort in small, meaningful ways. Another ethical question involves accountability. When a robot makes a mistake, engineers trace the cause back to its programming, sensors, or hardware. This clarity helps prevent future issues and improves the system as a whole. The process is steady and thoughtful, focusing on understanding rather than blame. Robots also raise questions about emotional connection. Some people develop attachments to their social robots, treating them like small companions. These bonds can be comforting, yet it's important to remember that robots don't feel emotions in return. Their responses are programmed, not heartfelt, but the comfort they provide is still real. In workplaces, robots must be integrated in ways that support, rather than replace, human workers. Many systems are designed to handle repetitive or physically demanding tasks, allowing people to focus on areas where judgment and creativity matter. This cooperation blends human insight with robotic precision. The result is a balanced partnership that benefits both sides. Ethical robotics emphasizes responsibility, intention, and care. It encourages designers and engineers to think not only about what robots can do, but what they should do. These gentle guiding principles shape the path of robotics as it moves into the future. The next part of our journey explores that future, a thoughtful look at where robots may lead us in the years ahead. The future of robotics unfolds slowly, like a horizon gradually brightening with dawn light. Many of the technologies we imagine already exist in early forms, waiting for refinement, understanding, and time. Instead of sudden leaps, progress tends to arrive gently, each improvement building on decades of careful work. The result is a landscape shaped by gradual, thoughtful innovation. One emerging area is human-robot collaboration. Future robots may be designed to work alongside people more seamlessly, adjusting their pace, posture, or style of movement in response to subtle cues. This kind of shared workspace emphasizes communication, safety, and trust. It mirrors the quiet give and take of a well-practiced partnership. Soft robotics will likely play a larger role as materials become more advanced. These flexible machines can move with organic fluidity, allowing them to interact safely with delicate environments and objects. A soft robot might one day assist with caregiving, exploration, or household tasks, with a gentleness that feels almost natural. Their movements create a sense of comfort rather than disruption. Artificial intelligence will continue shaping how robots interpret the world. Instead of rigid instructions, future algorithms may allow robots to learn from fewer examples and adapt more quickly. This doesn't give them emotions or consciousness. It simply makes their decisions smoother and more reliable. The learning process will still be calm and methodical, reflecting the steady pace of nature. In transportation, autonomous systems may gradually become more common. Self-driving vehicles could move through cities with slow, predictable patterns, reducing the unpredictability of traffic. Delivery robots might roll along sidewalks, carrying groceries or packages with quiet reliability. Their presence would blend into daily routines like another piece of the landscape. Healthcare robotics will expand in thoughtful ways. Robots may help with physical rehabilitation, assist surgical teams, or provide gentle monitoring for patients at home. These systems would support human caregivers rather than replace them. Their role would be to ease burdens and bring calm efficiency to complex tasks. Exploration robotics will venture farther and deeper than ever before. Machines designed for extreme environments, icy moons, distant planets, or deep oceans, will continue their patient journeys. Their instruments will gather data quietly, day after day, revealing details about worlds previously shrouded in mystery. These robots extend human curiosity into places we cannot yet reach. Household robots may become more capable, but remain intentionally simple in personality. They might handle small tasks like organizing, cooking assistance, or cleaning with steady competence. Their design would focus on reducing stress, not creating dependence. A home robot's success lies in making life feel a little lighter and more manageable. Swarm robotics represents another area of gentle innovation. Instead of relying on a single powerful machine, swarms use many small robots working together. Their movements resemble the calm coordination of birds or fish in motion. This collective intelligence can handle tasks like farming, construction, or environmental monitoring with quiet efficiency. Environmental robotics will likely become increasingly important. Robots may track wildlife, monitor changes in forests or oceans, and help restore damaged ecosystems. Their measurements are steady and consistent, providing valuable data over long periods of time. In this way, robotics becomes a caretaker of the planet. The future of robotics is not defined by speed or spectacle. It is shaped by patience, precision, and thoughtful design. Each innovation brings a new layer of possibility without disrupting the gentle balance between humans and machines. As these technologies continue to grow, they will shape a world where robotics quietly supports daily life in meaningful, reassuring ways. The journey now turns inward to something more reflective, the sense of wonder and imagination that robotics inspires in all of us. Even when the machines themselves feel calm and understated, robots often inspire a sense of quiet wonder. Even though they move with mechanical precision, there is something deeply imaginative about watching a machine navigate the world with calm intention. Their presence invites us to think about possibility, how simple motions can unlock entire fields of exploration. In this sense, robotics becomes a bridge between what we understand and what we dream. For many people, early fascination with robots begins in childhood. Stories, movies, and small toys introduce ideas of friendly machines with soft voices or gentle movements. Even as adults, that sense of curiosity never fully disappears. Real robots may be simpler than fiction, but their steady actions still spark the same quiet interest. In classrooms and science centers, robots become invitations to explore learning. Students watch them roll, turn, or react, and see how small changes in code shape their behavior. The process reveals the beauty of cause and effect, one instruction leading to another in a peaceful chain. This simplicity makes robotics accessible and surprisingly meditative. The arts also draw inspiration from robotics. Some artists use mechanical movement to create gentle kinetic sculptures, allowing parts to sway, rotate, or shift in repeating patterns. These motions can feel soothing, like watching waves or wind move through tall grass. The relationship between engineering and art creates pieces that are both precise and calming. For others, the appeal lies in understanding how robots work. Taking apart a machine or following the path of a sensor can feel like uncovering the hidden rhythm behind a song. There's a quiet satisfaction in recognizing how pieces fit together. This understanding deepens appreciation without dispelling the sense of magic. Robots often spark reflection about humanity itself. People notice the differences between mechanical logic and emotional experience, and this contrast brings clarity about what it means to feel, choose, or dream. Seeing a machine behave without desire or confusion reminds us of the complexity of human thought. It highlights the unique qualities that make life rich and unpredictable. Some find comfort in the predictability of robots. Their movements are consistent, their decisions steady, and their presence unobtrusive. In a world filled with constant change, watching a robot perform the same task with gentle repetition can feel grounding. This rhythm creates a sense of order that is both calming and reassuring. Others feel inspired by the potential robotics holds. They imagine machines exploring distant planets, helping with medical care, or building sustainable solutions for the future. These ideas become seeds of innovation, shaping careers, passions, or dreams. The imagination sparked by robotics often leads to real-world progress. There is also a reflective beauty in acknowledging how far robotics has come. From simple mechanical toys to advanced exploration robots, the journey reveals centuries of curiosity and effort. Each design represents thousands of thoughtful decisions. This lineage of careful work inspires respect for human creativity and persistence. Wonder plays an important role in every step of robotic development. It encourages us to continue exploring, building, and refining. Even as machines remain calm and predictable, the ideas behind them remain expansive. This balance between steady motion and boundless imagination makes robotics a uniquely meaningful part of modern life. As we move forward, the final stretch of this journey brings everything together. A slow, gentle reflection on the story of robotics and the quiet companionship it offers to those who study or observe it. In many homes and workplaces, robots have blended so seamlessly into daily routines that people barely notice them anymore. Their movements support ordinary moments. A gentle vacuum gliding across the floor, a robotic arm assembling a product, or a delivery bot rolling steadily through a hallway. These quiet contributions lighten the workload without demanding attention. Over time, they become part of the background rhythm of life. Some robots assist with morning routines. A smart device may adjust lighting slowly to mimic sunrise, or a small robot may prepare a simple task like brewing coffee or reminding someone of appointments. These gestures are subtle, yet they set a calm tone for the day. By moving with gentle timing, the robot helps create a predictable start. In workplaces, robots support focus by handling repetitive tasks, whether organizing materials, scanning inventory, or sorting documents. They remove small distractions that would otherwise pile up. Their steady efficiency helps people stay centered on meaningful work. The robot becomes a silent partner in maintaining clarity and flow. In kitchens, automated tools chop, stir, or measure with measured precision. These machines bring a soothing consistency to tasks that require patience. The quiet predictability of their motions can make cooking feel less rushed. Each step unfolds at a pace that encourages mindfulness. Outdoor robots maintain gardens, parks, or public spaces with gentle care. They trim grass, monitor soil, or check plant health without disturbing the natural environment. Their slow movements blend with the flow of the landscape, preserving its calm atmosphere. This creates spaces that feel peaceful and tended to without human intervention. Robotic systems inside buildings track temperature, air quality, and lighting. Their adjustments are quiet and constant, guiding environments toward comfort without dramatic shifts. People may not notice these small corrections, but they feel the balance they create. The robots work like invisible caretakers, maintaining harmony in the background. Robots that support transportation contribute to the rhythm of movement. Automated trains glide through stations along predictable schedules. Vehicle sensors help maintain smooth travel on busy roads. Delivery robots move along familiar paths, connecting one part of a city to another with steady reliability. In healthcare facilities, robots deliver medication, meals, or supplies. Their gentle approach helps keep corridors clear and orderly. Staff can focus more on personal connection, while robots manage logistical tasks. This shared responsibility creates a sense of calm efficiency throughout the building. Even entertainment spaces incorporate robotics into their flow. Theme parks use slow-moving automated vehicles to create relaxing rides. Museums use robotic displays that shift, rotate, or illuminate art pieces with graceful timing. These subtle motions invite visitors to slow down and absorb their surroundings. The integration of robots into daily life highlights their quiet value. They don't replace human presence but support it, smoothing out the edges of busy days and helping environments feel more manageable. Their steady contribution forms a gentle rhythm that shapes modern life without overwhelming it. This brings us naturally toward the closing reflection, a peaceful look back on everything robotics has offered throughout this journey. Behind every robot, there is a quiet philosophy guiding its design. Engineers think carefully about how a machine should move, what purpose it should serve, and how it can exist alongside people without creating stress or disruption. This thoughtfulness shapes the feel of a robot's presence, making each motion intentional and calm. Robotics becomes less about machinery and more about harmony. One guiding idea is that technology should reduce friction in daily life. Robots often take on tasks that create tension, fatigue, or overwhelm, softening those corners so people feel more at ease. Their patience fills gaps where time feels rushed. In this way, robots act as gentle companions to the human experience. Another element of robotic philosophy is balance. Machines must be strong enough to perform demanding tasks, but delicate enough to avoid harm. This duality is reflected in their design, from the smooth arcs of a robotic arm to the soft materials used in caregiving robots. Each detail supports the goal of quiet stability. Designers also consider how robots communicate without words. Tiny lights, slow gestures, or subtle tones often replace language. These signals are intended to be reassuring, predictable, and easy to interpret. The robot's behavior becomes a visual form of empathy, gently guiding interactions without overwhelming the senses. A deeper philosophical thread involves responsibility. Engineers ask themselves how to ensure safety, fairness, and transparency in every action a robot takes. They refine algorithms, test responses, and set boundaries that keep the robot's behavior grounded. This constant care reflects the belief that technology must honor human values. Environmental philosophy plays a role as well. Many modern robots are built to operate efficiently, using minimal energy and leaving a light footprint on their surroundings. They may help monitor ecosystems, restore habitats, or assist with conservation work. Their presence becomes a respectful partnership with the natural world. The philosophy of robotics also embraces curiosity. Every new design begins with a question. How can a machine help? How can it move more gently, think more clearly, or adapt more smoothly? These quiet questions lead to thoughtful innovation. The answers unfold through slow experimentation and incremental progress. Inclusivity is another key principle. Robots are designed for many kinds of users, from children to older adults to individuals with unique needs. Their interfaces stay simple, their motions predictable, and their presence welcoming. This inclusiveness turns robotics into a universal tool rather than a specialized instrument. Philosophical thinking also reminds us that robots reflect the people who build them. Their calm logic, patient motion, and steady work are extensions of human intention. Even though robots themselves don't feel meaning, they carry the meaning we create. They become vessels for the values we place into them. Ultimately, the philosophy behind robotics encourages gentleness, purpose, and understanding. It asks how technology can support, not overshadow, human life. This perspective guides the evolution of robotics as it continues to grow and adapt. From here, we ease into the final reflection of our journey, drawing together all the quiet lessons collected along the way. As robotics continues to develop, its influence spreads softly across the world. Changes rarely arrive with sudden noise or dramatic shifts. Instead, they appear through small improvements, machines that move with smoother precision, systems that make everyday tasks easier, or tools that help people feel safer and more supported. These gentle steps shape the future in ways that feel natural rather than overwhelming. Many of these changes unfold in places most people never see. Inside factories, robots refine production lines with calm accuracy. In laboratories, they assist with experiments that require steady hands and long hours. Their presence doesn't draw attention, but it amplifies the work happening behind the scenes. In cities, automated systems help regulate traffic signals, manage utilities, and monitor infrastructure. These systems make adjustments slowly and quietly, balancing demand with available resources. People may not realize how much robotic logic guides the rhythm of urban life. Yet this unseen coordination helps keep everything flowing smoothly. In rural areas, agricultural robots care for crops and soil. They move across fields with patient strides, planting seeds, checking moisture levels, or monitoring plant health. Their steady patterns reduce labor demands while supporting sustainable farming practices. The land benefits from this gentle, ongoing attention. Homes continue to evolve with subtle robotics woven into daily routines. Vacuum robots map rooms with patient precision. Smart devices manage climate settings, lighting, or reminders, all without interrupting the flow of personal life. These technologies blend into the background, creating comfort without distraction. Hospitals and clinics rely more heavily on robotic systems that organize supplies, assist surgeries, or guide diagnostics. Their ability to remain calm under pressure brings a sense of stability to environments where emotions often run high. Patients and caregivers both feel the difference when tasks unfold predictably and smoothly. The natural world benefits too. Environmental robots help monitor forests, oceans, and wildlife with low-impact movements. They track patterns over long periods, capturing subtle changes that humans might miss. These quiet observations support conservation efforts that require patience and precision. Robotics also plays a growing role in accessibility. Machines that assist with mobility, communication, or household tasks make independence more attainable for many individuals. Their steady presence reduces barriers and broadens opportunities. These contributions highlight how technology can uplift rather than overshadow. Even in entertainment and art, robots influence creativity. They help stage performances, adjust lighting, or move scenery with coordinated ease. Some artists use robotics to craft pieces that move in slow, mesmerizing cycles. These experiences bring a sense of tranquility to audiences, merging technology with feeling. Across every domain, robots shape the world through constancy rather than force. Their quiet reliability builds trust over time, turning mechanical tools into steady companions. This subtle transformation reminds us that progress does not always need noise or spectacle. It can unfold gently, with care and intention. Now the journey draws toward its conclusion, a closing reflection that gathers the themes of motion, purpose, imagination, and the quiet companionship of robotics into one peaceful farewell.